Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. Not now, but right now. So, Anthony Joshua will be facing Joseph Parker on March 31st. I'm assuming the fight's going to take place in Cardiff, all right? Now, Joseph Parker has a record of 24 wins, no losses, right? With 18 knockouts. So he's got a great record, impeccable record. Anthony Joshua comes to us with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 20 knockouts. So he's knocked out every opponent that he's been in the ring with. Looking at both of these guys' records, you might think that this is going to be a close fight. And it could go many different ways, right? A lot of people feel like Joseph Parker, people are overlooking him, and depending upon how heavy Joshua comes in, that could play a huge factor in this fight. Personally, I feel like he needs to come in lighter than normal, much lighter than in that Klitschko fight, because we know Parker's going to be mobile. Parker's team's already started talking about they want him coming in lighter as well, because I have seen him gas in a couple of fights here and there as well as Anthony Joshua. He gasses early too, and we've seen, like in the Klitschko fight, when he gasses, man, he's food, right? Because he did get dropped by Klitschko. I say it was because he was exhausted, but, according to Joseph Parker, he got dropped because he has a glass chin. And we've seen Anthony Joshua get hit with some shots that stung him a little bit. Just like when he fought Dillian White, right? All right, look, let's get into this, man. Let's go ahead and get into Joseph Parker's statement. All we have said is that Joshua has a glass chin. We know it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. They just don't talk about it. We saw him get dropped by Vladimir Klitschko, but he still had the heart to get up and finish the fight. I'll give him that. But if I catch him and hurt him, I'm not going to give him the chance to recover. I'm going to read off a couple more of his statements. I won't be letting him off the hook. If I get him in the trouble Klitschko had him in, there's no chance for him. I'll go in fast, I'll go in hard, and I'll go in for the kill. He won't be able to recover against me. And the final quote, the truth is that all the fights he has had from the beginning of his career have been in his favor, and he's had everything his way. I think if my team had not come up with a plan, we wouldn't be talking about this fight coming up. Joseph Parker's statement, right? All right. So, honestly, before this fight was even announced, I felt that you wanted to fight him just to get this payday. And only time will tell if you're really serious about this fight or if you just come in there to get paid. Because if you get sparked out in the first couple of rounds, then we know you were there for the money. Like I figured a long time ago. You were selling your belt to the highest bidder. Because I expected you to already get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. But you didn't want to fight him. Okay? But this fight is cool. All right? You definitely have a skill set that could pose problems for Anthony Joshua. Okay? You a lot more mobile than anybody he's fought. I have to give you that. But you know what? I seen somebody say that Joseph Parker is just like Roy Jones Jr. All right? Now, let's stop it right there. Okay? Fact of the matter is, regardless of what happens in this fight, whether Joseph Parker's up for the first few rounds or not, he's going to get knocked out. And, Joseph Parker has a hell of a chin. Granite chin, right? But if you're going to knock out Anthony Joshua, I want to know what happened to the last few opponents you fought that you didn't knock out. Like that fat boy, Andy Ruiz. How come you ain't stop him? Matter of fact, you went life or death with him in a majority decision to win that vacant belt, I might add. And then you fought your sparring partner, right? Kajanu, whatever his name was. And he was piecing you up, right? What happened there? It was a unanimous decision, but you ain't look too impressive. Maybe you was working on a few things, okay? Maybe you was working on your defense, because we know that's lacking. We know your defense is looking a little rough around the edges because Carlos Takam tagged you more than a few times on your chin, all right? And then there was Hughie Fury. That fiasco, another majority decision where you ain't looked that impressive. You ain't stopped not nan one of those fighters. You didn't stop now one of those fighters at all. So what makes you so sure that you're gonna stop Anthony Joshua? The reach is not in your favor. The height's not in your favor. The power's not in your favor. Okay? He's not gonna win this fight, people. Let's just stop, okay? Break it down as much as you want. But like I said many times before this, I was picking Anthony Joshua. You know, Joseph Parker got a big mouth, man. I think what he's doing is, I think he's trying to play these mind games with Anthony Joshua to kind of get him off his, trying to get him off his square, right? Because it seems like Anthony Joshua was a little irritated, talking about he's not going to shake his hand after the fight. I think he's getting inside Anthony Joshua's head, which could play a very pivotal role in this fight. Because if he's getting in his head, AJ might be off his game, and he might be susceptible to getting beat, to be honest. So maybe this is a good fight. Maybe I'm not giving Joseph Parker enough credit. Maybe I'm not. I just think his lack of defense is going to be his downfall, man. I think he's going to be surprised at that power when he gets hit, man. Again, I think Anthony Joshua needs to come in lighter in this fight. At least cut 20 pounds. 15, maybe 15, man. But both of these dudes could gas out, so I don't see it going 12 rounds. It's not going to go 12. But it will end in a knockout. I'd be very surprised if Joseph Parker knocks out Anthony Joshua. But if he does, I'll give him the credit. And when Anthony Joshua knocks out Joseph Parker, everyone from New Zealand, Australia, I want you guys to come back to the video because I know you're going to be upset after you listen to this video. I know you're going to be very angry and upset because you guys always get upset when I make these videos. Write your novels, write your paragraphs. But on March 31st, I want you to come back. I want you to come to my post-fight video and say, Hitman Boxing, you were right. Joseph Parker got knocked out. And we don't know nothing about boxing. Hitman Boxing? Drop a comment, like the video. Shout out to Kiwi Box, man. What up? Shout out to Sporting Icons. What up? I'm just saying what Sporting Icons can't really say because, he got Parker in his intro. So, he can't really touch on it like he want to. But I think I said all I have to say today. Hitman Boxing. I'm going to make a video about how Deontay Wilder is not going to be facing Luis Ortiz next. Stay on the tune. Stay in tune. I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest. And that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago while I was sleeping on the couch in my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative and the other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.